Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you something that's actually really useful. So this is about module scripts. If you don't know what those are, imagine a script, but instead you hold stuff into it. So, for example, right here, we'll go into Replicate Storage. You can put it anywhere minus certain places. I'll name those in a second. Just type in module and you'll get this. So first, this right here. I'll tell you this in a second. You cannot put them in places like here. Here, I'll highlight all the places you cannot put them in. You could put it in there. So these are all the places you cannot put it in, the highlighted ones. You can, but it might break them. Now, get back to this. I'll call this module script. Let's name it printing module. Now right here, we'll type in printing module. You're like, oh wait, there's an error right there. Unknown global module. When you hover over it. So you have to return the printing module, which is that. And here you can add anything you want, but we're not going to do that for now. We'll do that in a second. So right here, printing module, we can call it. Now there's multiple ways to do this. First you can go like this. Dot, let's say I want to print object name equals function object. Now that counts as a function, so now I can call that. So if I do print object dot name, there you go. So now if I go over to my server script and I go local module equals game.replicate.storage.printing module, now we can call module.print object name, and we'll just make a part. Local part equals instance.new parts, comma workspace, part.name equals new part. Now if we ran this, it would run it. So watch. So now if we run it, you'll see, looking up, you're like, wait, there's an error. Printing name is not a valid member of the script. Or you're like, but you put it inside of the module script. So there's this special function called require. And right here, require, and then we put the module, or you can put the ID of module, but we won't be doing that since there's no reason for it yet. Right here, now when we call print object name, you can even see it appear. We can now print part.name, or just part. Now, if we run this, you'll see that now there's no more errors. So it should print out, see, new part. You see right there, new part, and that's what it printed. And you can do a bunch of different things with this, like right here, I go to printing module. You can also do it like this. Function printing module dot print object name as the object, and this works the exact same. No matter what, this will still print, but there's something different. You can use it, but there's not too much use for it yet. You use a colon, and this just allows you to use the operator called self. We won't be using that yet though. We will use that later though. So right here, I'll make a different function. So right here we got all this, and now we also acquired it. So now we can call anything. So I can make this test, and then test. And I'll call this test module. Now right here we'll call in test module. Also, it's good to have a name for them and name this part of it so that it's easier to know which one. So now right here we'll do function test dot print all objects. And now right here we'll do for index comma value in pairs test. So we're going through the modules table. We'll print the index, and then we'll do comma value. So also we'll print the value next to it. And now it won't print anything if you see. So watch. If I do module dot print all objects, you'll see that when I run, it'll print a table ID right there. See, function, and nothing happens. You're like, but I'm printing from the table because there's nothing in the table yet. We need to add stuff. So like right here, square brackets. You don't have to square brackets, but I would rather do that. Right here, I'll call this recipes, right? Equals a table. And then we need wheat, flour. See, sometimes it errors. That's why I'd rather use this. So we can do wheat, flour, also do equals 5G. So right here. Now you see we gotta go like this. And then like, oh no. And then like this. We can do 5, I'll actually do on a string, 5G for grams equals, and then we'll go, let's do 100G. That's a lot of flour. Then we'll do, that's not a lot of flour. We'll do eggs. And then we'll do equals 2. So we only need 2 eggs. Now we'll do if value is a, no, not is a, sorry. We'll do if type of value equals table, then, and there you go. Now we can get the table. And now we can go for I comma v in pairs, value, print I comma v. There you go. Now, if I'm correct, this should go through the recipes because it found out the table, and then print our wheat 5G. Yep, see right there. And now we get our wheat 5 grams, flour 100 grams, eggs 2 grams, and it prints from right here. This can be used in many different situations, such as let's say you want to use one function in a bunch of different scripts. Like, let's say right here, I want to call function test. Let's see, I want to call get all players. Like this one. Right? But if I were to go like this, look. So for I do underscore comma player in pairs game dot players get players. Do not use get children, use get players. Now we'll do return player, right? So there. We got all that. But now, let's say I took this. I went inside this script. I'll call this one test 1. And let's just say I call it off like this. Function get all players. Now if I get all players, so now I'll do player equals that. And I do print player dot name. But if I make a new script, I call this test 2. If I call in get all players, I do player equals print player dot name. Now if I run the script, it should run the one script and then break the other, give us an error. Yep, see? So right here, since no value, that's probably just a little bug. Yep, see? On test 2, it doesn't exist. So that does not exist. And now if we go to test 1, oh, it's just indexing. Okay, I know why it's happening. But you see, kind of like that. So now we'll also do text.wait 5. You'll see that, wait, but it errored even though I got the function. Well, the reason for that is that the function's in this script and not in the module, so we can only run it from this script. But if I were to do this, there, now we got test.getAllPlayers. If I run module.getAllPlayers, so player equals module.getAllPlayers. Also add a test.wait 5 and then do print player. See? And now if I run it, now we put that in that exact script, it should still run. So let's wait 5 seconds and let's see. Oh wait, still. I wonder why it's doing that. It's not meant to do that. Maybe if you just print player, it's probably just a little bug. Oh, I know why. It's because there's no players in game. Well, when you set up test running, press play and it should do it. But now, if I grab this module, I'll grab this entire script. I'll duplicate it, call this test2. There you go. So now you can see that it's in this script. I'll do dot dot. Actually, I'll do comma new script. And now you'll see it'll say nil colon new script with a space. Like this. So watch. And bam, look. It prints it from both scripts, and now you can run it from every single script you want. Modules do also work inside the client, but it is recommended to use run service and stuff. I'll make a video on that soon. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.